Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at Feedspace, a testimonial collection app, and giving marketing advice on how I think they could improve their homepage, landing page, and kind of marketing flow in real time. If you're new here, my name is Nick. I am a marketer with about 10 years of experience at SaaS and startup companies, helping them grow their marketing teams and kind of figure things out about what attracts customers, how to retain them, and convert more of them into paying customers. So I have been spending some time on Reddit, in the SaaS subreddit. I noticed that there was a user who shared their website. They were asking for feedback. I hope this is helpful, obviously, for that person, but if you're in a similar space or have a similar product looking for inspiration on how you can level up your marketing, I hope you find this video helpful. Again, these are my brand new first impressions of this site. Everything that I say is just my opinion. Obviously, there's 1,000 different ways to do marketing, but I hope that you find this valuable. All right. These are, again, very genuinely my first impressions. This is my first time looking at this website. We're going to be doing it live in real time as though I was a first-time user on this site, and kind of experiencing it that way. I'm going to be giving feedback and voicing it over as we go. All right, so here on Feedspace, I think I already set the context. The person who had posted this kind of gave some a little bit of explanation about what it does. It says that you can basically import any customer reviews and testimonials from all over the web, Facebook, Yelp, Trustpilot, all of those places. You can funnel them into a single dashboard and then publish that back to your website. So that's the context for the business. We're now looking at the website. The first bit of feedback, this is usually where I start for most businesses, is here on this H1 title. Get audio, video, and text testimonials in one place. Right out of the bat, or right out of the gate, I noticed that there are kind of some text grammar things where like some of these letters are lowercase and some of them are uppercase. I think this is called title case, where the first letter of every word is capitalized, and then some of these down here are lowercase, sentence case. It's weird that they're combined, so just like one broad piece of feedback. Make sure that your grammar, spelling, voice and tone is consistent across the whole website. This is the first thing that my eyes gravitated to. It's a really easy thing that you can probably tidy up and fix across the board on your site. The next thing that comes to mind is that get audio, video, and text testimonials in one place doesn't really make me feel any clearer on what this product does. If I had not read the description coming from Reddit, I don't know that I would have a full, clear picture about what I would be paying for or what I might be signing up for if I were to use this product. I do have the context. Obviously, it like aggregates reviews, puts them in a single dashboard, and then you can kind of select and choose what gets published or what doesn't. But I would try to aim for something here in the H1 that's a little more emotional and paints a clearer picture about what you are doing for users, not just the facts of the product. So it does technically do this, but with this, the outcome that you are selling, or the pain point that you are selling, is like save time collecting user testimonials, or combine all of your testimonials in one place. More easily published testimonials, something that paints a clearer picture about what I will feel like or look like if I do choose to use this product. I do like this kind of H2 down here, convert your doubtful audience into users with testimonials. That's solving the business pain point that people have, right? Is that they want testimonials on their site, but collecting them and aggregating them is maybe a little tricky. So I do like this, convert your audience into paid users with testimonials. I think that's a catchy kind of subheading. You might be able to tweak that a little bit, but those are the first two things that come to mind. Make sure the grammar and the title case, sentence case is locked in across the site. Make sure it's consistent, and similar for the and similarly make sure that it is painting a picture of what the world will look like after I start to use your product, not just the statement of fact. One small caveat that I will give to that I've been discovering lately, so if you're in local SEO or you sell a tool that is very specialized and the people who are in that industry already know that this type of tool exists, then I think you can get away with having an H1 that is literally just like orthodontist in Los Angeles, or make it bold at your H1 so that the keyword SEO traffic starts to trigger on that. It's able to identify this is what your website is about. Users feel trusting. They're like, oh, I see what this is. But given that Feedspace, you're probably convincing new people to sign up for this product. You are probably not attracting a whole lot of people who are like, I really need a place to aggregate all of my reviews into one spot so that I can publish it to my site. You are probably doing a lot of marketing work to convince people that they even need this solution, that this is their pain point. So help to write out a better picture for the future. All right, that's all I'm going to say on the H1. The next thing that comes to mind, or that grabs my attention, is that there are a lot of CTAs on this homepage. You have book demo, experience the voice, sign up now, and log in. I guess book demo is a duplicate up here. I think you need to get rid of all 5 of these and go down to just 1 CTA, maybe 2, so that the top up here, instead of having 3, maybe it's just like start trial, try for free, something. Make sure they're exactly the same. Right now, 5 different CTAs. It is not clear to me about what I'm supposed to click on, when I'm supposed to do it, or how I'm supposed to engage with this product. So pick a clearer single CTA to make it easier to get into this product. I do really like that there are images related to kind of testimonials. I think you're painting a picture down here of what this product could look like or could do, but a big recommendation that I would give is maybe ditch this image altogether, because this doesn't show me what it is that I would be paying for or experiencing if I were to sign up. I would highly recommend that you swap this image out for a video and just put how it works above the top of it. Do a 1-minute or 2-minute voiceover video, just kind of like this, of you actually in the platform showing how it works, how you can aggregate reviews from all of these different places into one dashboard and then publish it. Get rid of the images or the kind of like fun product imagery that's here, and go literal. Really show how this is going to work. All right, so again, just a last note here. I noticed that you also have no credit card required. In my experience, if I was going to book a demo, or the CTA on your website was, hey, come book a demo of this product, I'll show you how it works. My experience or expectation is that that product is very expensive, either $100, $200, $300 a month, that you'd want to make a sales call to me so that I'm not getting lost on your website. But when you say no credit card required, that is an opposite message. That's implying to me that you have a free product or near free product or freemium product that might just be a couple dollars a month. Then you want to be like, yeah, no, just come on, get started for free. No credit card required. Don't worry about it. And those messages feel at odds with each other. Either this is a really expensive premium product and you need to book a call or book a free demo, or this is a free trial, no credit card required, just your email, get signed up and get started today. And right now, these two, book demo and no credit card required, are competing against each other. So have a single CTA. All right, now we're scrolling down again. This is the first time that I'm seeing this. I love that there are testimonials, or like highlighted companies, logos that are down here. This is always a really great sign that you have real customers. I would maybe just recommend, given that this is probably the first time that a lot of people are finding this website, a lot of people probably don't know who all of these companies are. So I would pick maybe 4 or 5 prominent companies, get rid of the scroll, lock the logos in place so that they're not scrolling, and you're getting that the broken loop when the logos repeat. And then next to each of the companies or names, I would identify what space or industry they are working in and why they are using this product specifically for that niche. That helps to paint a user picture for me the first time that I come to this site, to be like, oh, I see an education company collecting reviews. I see, I don't know what Real Crafter is, presumably some sort of like video editing kind of thing. Milky Mist could be a consumer product. Help to paint I'm not going to say paint a picture, but help to explain to me, a first-time visitor, who these people are and why this product was solving their pain point. This, honestly, we're down here now, build social proof to increase conversions with a wall of love. This is a phenomenal H1. I think this or something similar to it should be right up here. I would get rid of the all in one place kind of thing. Help loop me in emotionally, build social proof and increase conversions with a wall of love. And then underneath it, aggregate all of your social media and Trustpilot reviews in a single place that's easy to publish. Put that as your H2. This is really great. I find this a lot with founders or early stage companies. The better copy and explanations of what the product does is usually like way buried down below. The good stuff is below the fold. Let's try and move that up. All right, back to the CTA piece of feedback. Again, there are more CTAs on here. There's a lot of them. Book a demo, get started now. I've kind of already touched on this. If you're trying to drive conversions on your site for your product, have a single path that a user can take. Don't confuse them with multiple inputs or outputs. Otherwise, they're going to get lost on your site. They could go from being in a product and buying consideration phase back up the funnel to being doubtful that this might be good for them. So make it easy, hone in on one CTA, and make all of the buttons like start your trial or book a demo, whatever is the most important for your business. All right, so I think by this point, we are maybe now in the portion of the website that is showing what this product could look like in the real world. This is like the real product demo that I'm experiencing here. And I think that this is a product demo with feedback and user testimonials about Feedspace, which is pretty cool. I would have a subheading here, get into the habit of putting an H2 heading over each subsection. So this could be like, see Feedspace's wall of love. So if you're starting to use this language like wall of love in other places on your site, because that's what you're selling, that's really the functionality of the product, put that down here so that when I make it to this section of the website, I know what it is that I'm looking at. I can infer or guess based on context clues, but it would still be really great to have dedicated H2s for each section of this site that say what it does. First thing that I notice about these testimonials, not first thing, there's a couple things that I notice about it. Right off the bat, I noticed that the dates for these testimonials are all over the place. Some are way back 3 years ago. I'm recording this video in 2024. This is 3 full years ago. Then we jump forward 2 years to 2023. Then we're here in 2024, January 30th. But there are 2 quotes. Basically, the dates here feel untrustworthy. I would choose a recent time window, the last 6 months, make all of them say that. You might have to fudge or lie a little bit about when customers said this, but make it really clear that this is recent, this is an up-to-date product. Otherwise, when the first thing I see is something from 3 years ago, it makes me think that the product itself is not being kept up to date. Secondarily, the things that catch my eye the most right out of the gate are these reviews that have stars on them or have videos on them. These ones that are just big text blocks, my eyes gloss right over. Here you have kind of images of people who use this. I would get rid of these kind of 3 that are up here. If you're going to have user testimonials, try to make them as visually compelling as possible. These 5-star logos here is a really great start to that. That's a good visual signal. I know sometimes people don't want to put stars or ratings or something on there to imply something that wasn't said, but we humans do really well when we have a visual cue about how to feel about something. So I would make sure that the ones that you're showcasing kind of look like the ones that you would want to see out in the world. I'm not sure. Oh, I guess I can figure this out. This little P here is probably from somebody on Product Hunt, which is pretty cool. Last bit of feedback before I move on from your demo here. Again, I would love to know who these people are or have some context into what types of companies or brands they are running. Not just their domain name, but something like product manager at blank company or software engineer at this startup or this type of founder, so that I can start to understand real world use cases or the types of personas who might be purchasing this product. So if I'm in a similar boat and I go, oh my God, there's an influencer on here or a marketing manager, I can say, oh, wow, that makes sense that somebody like me would be making that purchasing decision. I don't know that I probably have more feedback on this. Create your own wall of love. I'm jumping all around the place with different recommendations for these CTAs. Again, this is another new, unique CTA on the website. We talked about that already. Try to simplify it. I like this verbiage, though. Use Feedspace to create your own wall of love. That could be your CTA. Maybe not your start free trial, but it could be a secondary CTA or a tertiary CTA that lives farther down the website, kind of like you have here. There's a lot of weird white space here on my desktop version, but I'm sure that is fixable. All right. I'm going to assume this is probably just a early stage website startup thing. You're probably working on this, but I'm just going to say it out loud. Anyway, I have no idea what this section of the website is. This is a brand new lingo and language you are saying. What Sumolings are saying about us. I'm going to assume that there is another adjacent product or product hunt kind of thing that called Sumo or app. Maybe it's for AppSumo. Where you're able to buy lifetime deals for different apps and products, which I think is a great marketing initiative, but it should not be on your homepage. If you really want to capture some of these quotes and feedback, move them farther up here into the actual product demo and ditch this section on the website entirely. As a user who has never seen or knew about where this was sold or offered or anything, I would ditch this entirely. Again, you also have this Get My Deal button on here. This is the first time that I'm hearing about pricing. This should not be the first time that I hear about pricing from your site, is a mention of a competitor place to buy your product. If you were only selling to AppSumo customers right now or users, then this is probably fine, but for the general public, I would recommend getting rid of this. Same thing, again, Get My Deal. This is now the 6th or 7th or 8th CTA on here. If this is a lifetime deal offer, I would move it to the pricing section. But otherwise, this is maybe just a little confusing if I haven't heard about pricing yet. Why wait to grow? Start collecting testimonials in less than 1 minute. Again, an amazing heading that you could maybe even use at the top of your site. Start collecting user testimonials in less than 60 seconds is a really, that grabs my attention right away in a way that get audio and video and text testimonials in one place is just kind of a little unsexy overall. So this section overall, this is a personal preference I'm about to inject right here. I don't think this maybe applies to everybody, but I like it when the how it works section, this 1, 2, 3, 4 step kind of thing, lives right under the fold. So here it is, the homepage. You've got your video or whatever explaining what it is, how it works. Below that, either having this product demo like you have, or swapping this out with a simple how it works like you have here. Overall, really excited that you have this. One small recommendation might be to add steps or numbers to each of these so that I have a visual cue of how long this might take. It's a 1-step, 2-step, 3-step process. And then I can click get started. So I'm just looking at this again, maybe a little more in depth. Okay, so as I'm reading through this, quick onboarding, this is the first thing that my eyes jump to. I don't know what quick onboarding, I'm saying that rhetorically. I know what quick onboarding means, but that doesn't mean anything to me in the context of using this product. I would be willing to spend 5 hours onboarding a product if you could make me $10 million. So quick onboarding is not a feature, but it could be something that you spin into stop wasting time collecting testimonials or get started quickly. I'm drawing a blank. I'll leave it down in the comments if I come up with additional copy or something for this section. But just try to keep that in mind, that these are not really emotional outcomes or benefits that I would be experiencing. These are just like facts that my eyes are glancing over. Maybe that's okay. I'm talking myself out of this as I'm saying it. I'll try and revisit it before the end of the video or down in the comments below. But overall, I like how it works section. This part, feedback and reviews scattered over the internet. Again, maybe a little bit of improvement on some of the copywriting that is here about importing from different channels. This import from different channels could be up here instead. It could say like, import your testimonials from existing channels. Connect with Trustpilot, Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp, Twitter, Snapchat, and whatever goes in this subheading, and add all of your reviews to your Feedspace wall of love. I love the visual, love the kind of direction that this is pointing, but something about this feels a little lost. I don't think I have anything else to say about that. That overall feels like this is helpful. This paints a picture of how this product works to me, maybe a little better than some of the other stuff does. Let your users speak for you. All right, I assume this part of the homepage. By this point, by the way, I think that we're getting maybe a little lengthy in what is on the homepage. By this point in my journey, I know I've been talking for a little while, but on your homepage, there are a lot of sections that I've now made it through without finding out about pricing or maybe like the final, big upsell. I do understand that you are probably trying to call out specific use cases for this product here, like create connection or collecting users' thoughts. I'm not really sure what that means, but my recommendation, if these are indeed use cases for how I can use this product, where you have like explore video feed or explore text feed, I'm assuming I'm going to get taken to a product page. This is the part where you can start to get explicit and say collect video testimonials, collect text and Yelp testimonials. I'm not sure where the connections come from. Get more reviews or get more user testimonials. I think right now it's jumping back and forth between like an emotional connection and being explicit about what is happening. And I think that here finally you can say one platform for all of your reviews and just really drill in onto the explicit part. What is this? How does it work? And then I can click these buttons. I've been talking for a little while now. I'm just looking at the time. I don't want this video to go on too long. I'm going to try and wrap it up here now. I'm just looking through the end of this website to see if there's anything else. I don't think all of this feels like, I think if the rest of the feedback starts to get implemented, then as you make it farther down here, you might be able to make some tweaks based on it or what might be missing. Having an FAQ section is really great. One recommendation, as I'm looking at it, I think you could add more FAQs here to the homepage. I see they have a button over to your FAQs, but make it more. Right now, your FAQs are focused. This is a trick. Your FAQs right now are focused on actual user problems that might come up, right? I'm using this product, and then I'm going to go, can I get started easily? What are the benefits of it? Is it easy to get started? That sort of thing, like an actual user. What you should be doing in the FAQs, at least on your homepage for logged out users, is use this space to explain actual use cases. Can I use Feedspace to collect video reviews? Can I use Feedspace to connect text reviews? How long does it take to collect reviews on Feedspace? Ask or answer questions that your users are probably asking about the product and use cases. And one great way to add these is to go and look up a competitor. I don't know what competitors are in this user testimonial collection space just yet. Go look up a competitor on Google and go and look at what the frequently asked questions are for that competitor. It'll be like, how do I get started with Spotify? How much is Spotify every month? Whatever those are. Take those as inspiration and put them here as your FAQs. These feel more like actual user problem FAQs or somewhere in that ballpark, and I would move those to the FAQ page and keep this more in a sales page. All right, I'm going to try and wrap this up. The last thing that I wanted to take a look at is just here in the navigation and maybe the overall, let's see if I can get here. Okay. Yeah, great. I'm glad I clicked on that. So maybe two final pieces of feedback, and then I'm going to wrap it up. First of all, here in the menu, I love that there is a menu. You're already thinking about how this product grows, verticals, and places that you might be able to expand to. But I would try to find a way to introduce a hierarchy to these menus. So when I hover over features, or if I were to click on this, I'm going to assume that you have ranked these features, video, text, audio, social, in order of priority. And I think that might be true. Video might be the most important, but I'm just asking the question, are these in fact hierarchical in the order that you would want people to discover them in? Or is this in fact the most valuable features in order? Or is there a different order to those things? The same, maybe even more true for this solutions tab. Right now, there's no hierarchy to this information. So my eye and my brain assumes that the two use cases for this product, the most important ones, are human resources and startups. That probably doesn't feel right. I think that there are probably organizations that could be startups, but there are probably e-commerce brands, or I don't know why there's maybe investors on here. My guess is that e-commerce companies are probably the ones looking for user reviews and testimonials the most, followed closely behind by startups. Or maybe this is a startup specific product, in which case I would get rid of the rest of these competitions and stuff. Make it easy for me to understand specifically who this is for. Using that idea too, you might jump back if you really want to laser focus. If you think that most of your users, or 80% of your users, are startup businesses or startup owners, I would make all of this copy, all of the suggestions that I made, laser focused on startups. Get audio and video testimonials for your startup in one place, or something akin to that with some of the other suggestions. Right now I think there might be just too many. You're thinking wide and trying to see who might be interested. I think you should spend a little time seeing who your current users are, who's engaging with this product, and laser in on that one vertical for the time being, so that it is crystal clear for anybody who's at a startup or an e-commerce brand who comes here. They know exactly what it is you do and who it's designed for. Similar final point that I'm going to make, and then I'm going to jump off of here. When I clicked on this page, solutions for startups, this H1, this is the part not on your landing page. Your landing page should be emotional, salesy. It should convince me that this is solving a pain I didn't realize I had. When I make it here to your actual product page, this says make your users brand ambassadors. This is emotional, but it doesn't tell me what you are doing. So all of that to say, if I was on Google right now searching for startup testimonial collection or startup testimonial wall, I would want that to be your H1. I don't know what people are searching for when they're looking for your product as a solution. The title of this page should be explicitly that keyword or something close to it. People are actively searching for this solution for their startup, their company, their business. Make it easy for Google and search engines to deliver this product page or this use case page to those users. Don't try to rank your homepage for that, like, I want to collect testimonials, please bring me to Feedspace. Instead, use these like individual solutions and product pages to do that. I understand that this might be like a white paper or a case study, but I think a really easy win could be, even if you do end up keeping all of these pages, could be something like collect testimonials for startups or collect testimonials for e-commerce businesses, and then go into the emotional stuff and explain how Feedspace works. All right, this is a pretty lengthy video. I hope that it was helpful. If you're at Feedspace, I hope that this is helpful, but if you're in a similar SaaS industry, you're trying to build a user testimonial product or something adjacent to it, I hope this advice and feedback was helpful. If you have a website or a product that you'd like me to take a look at and kind of do the same thing and just give feedback, my first real impressions and marketing thoughts, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. Or if you're here on Reddit and you're in the SaaS subreddit, this is sometimes where I find out about new businesses or product hunt, stuff like that. Feel free to reach out, leave a comment down below. I hope this was helpful. Have a great day and good luck with whatever you are building.